If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers back again and welcome to episode number 77 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game against Charlton Athletic. We're in some good form, but despite our good form, we actually found ourselves dropping to third, which was quite peculiar considering our recent form. We've been picking up wins left, right and centre, but a draw in the final game of last episode means that we currently sit 1 point behind both Norwich and Queen's Park Rangers at the top of the table. So it's all to play for when it comes to the Championship title and that second automatic spot this season. It's going to be two of the three of us that get the two automatic spots because fourth place is well behind. So hopefully we can pick up as many points as possible between now and the end of the season, and we'll be able to nail down one of those two spots. We do still have to play Norwich in the second to last game of the season. The penultimate game of this Championship season is against Norwich City. We've played QPR twice, and obviously we won the most recent affair thanks to a red card during that game to them. But we get off to a great start here right now with a goal in the opening 3 minutes from Santiago Bologna, our on-loan striker from West Bromwich Albion. Gives us a great start here away from home at the Valley. Simon Churchill's going to play a nice little 1-2 here with Cousins, and then he drills it into the bottom corner after just 6 minutes. So a goal every 3 minutes so far in this one, and it was actually going to be quite an entertaining game, although we were going to have to wait until just before half-time, before the next really genuine goal chance to come about. As you can see, it's Greg Taylor coming down the right hand side into Michael Woods, helped on its way to Elliott, and again to Ryan Donaldson, the man free on the far side, and he's going to make it 2-1 to us. It was 3 minutes in, and then another 3 minutes, and then 3 minutes before half time, so we're still sticking with the 3 minutes, and we made it 2-1. And then as you can see here, 3 minutes after the hour mark, they actually make it 2-2. And, well, actually, it was more 2 minutes, but, you know, play along with it, will you? 3 minutes after the hour mark, they make it 2-2. And Charlton playing a very, very good game here. They caught me on the counter-attack quite a few times, but as you can see, we're now into the 86th minute, so almost 3 minutes from time. Michael Woods plays into Santiago Bologna, races around the outside the defence, and it is 3 minutes from time when he puts the ball into the back of the net to make it Cambridge 3, Charlton 2. You see the Cambridge fans in the background absolutely delighted, celebrating as if we'd won the game, but they're going to come straight from kickoff, and Simeon Jackson's just going to absolutely tear me apart through the middle. Not the best of defending from me whatsoever, and he cracks it from distance into the top corner. So 2 minutes from time, it's 3-3, and I thought I'd completely killed myself there, and the game was gone. But into stoppage time we go. Let's say the third of the 5 minutes added on. Riku Ring plays the ball out wide to Christian Pania, and he's going to try and work something on this right-hand side. Initially tried it on the floor to Michael Woods, but it didn't quite work out, so I had to pick up the ball again. This time stood it up through the air. Michael Woods is there, and it's 4-3. An absolute thriller here at the Valley, a 7-goal thriller. And fortunately for us, we were the ones that came out with the 4th goal, and we do get all 3 points in that particular game. So all about the threes in that one. Don't really know where that came from. It just kind of materialised through the commentary. But we come into the game against Leeds, hoping for another 3 points if we possibly can get them. As you'll be able to see, though we are still third, so Norwich and QPR have both won their respective games on match day 34. So we remain a point behind the two automatic promotion spots. But if we can get a win here against Leeds, then maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get ourselves into those automatic spots. Fabian Casada and Kwesi Appiah are up top, of course, and we'll be hoping they can get ourselves a few goals and maybe even 3 points as well. But of course, we did play Leeds on the opening day of the Championship season. It was our first game at this level away from home at Ellen Road, and we were able to come away with a win. So it was a 2-0 victory there. So fingers crossed we can get something of that particular sort in this one as well. They've got Billy Sharp up top alongside Antonucci. Of course, Silvestri in goal is a very good goalkeeper as well. So they're strong at both ends. But Billy Sharp and Antonucci linking up really well here before, unfortunately for him, his left-footed shot, Antonucci, was quite severely dragged well wide. But that was in the opening couple of minutes. We're going to have another opportunity to get a goal and break the deadlock here. It's our turn this time, breaking up the other end. Kwesi Appiah turns inside the defender really well, and that is a top save from Silvestri. A last gasp leg thrown out. He just shoved his left knee at it as Kwesi was right in front of him. Brilliant reactions to keep it out, and unfortunately we stay at 0-0. But we're going to continue to build the pressure if we can. After they had that early chance, we're going to try and have a prolonged spell of pressure, and Kwesi Appiah I didn't even have to do anything there to send the defender. Unfortunately, though, we sent the ball wide of that far post, so we stay at 0-0 15 minutes in, and Leeds were going to grow in stature throughout the rest of the first half. They're on the attack here, as you can see. Drops on the edge of the box to Cook, but Sharp plays it back to him. Playing the ball about really nicely here, Leeds, and it's kind of hard to keep up with passing that good. But again, Antonucci pulls his shot too far wide. Second really good opportunity for him in this game so far, and both of the opportunities he has wasted with lacklustre finishing. But we nicked the ball off them there with Van Santalan, and they've got a man out of their defensive line, so the shape is all wrong. Fabian Casada in behind. Surely all he's got to do after settling himself is get it in the back of the net. But Antonucci again comes up with a huge reaction save. So halfway through the second half, I made a couple of changes to freshen things up. Harrison Dunk and Riku Ring, I believe, coming on, with Greg Taylor and Razor going off. So fresh legs at the back and in the midfield, so with fingers crossed we can sneak a winner the same way we did against Charlton. It's Michael O'Halloran driving down the left-hand side. That was supposed to be a drilled cross into the box, and it just trickled into the 18-yard area, but almost over the line. The goalkeeper didn't react for ages, and I thought to myself, is that going to sneak in? But then eventually he did finally jump down to knock it away. So we unfortunately only get a point from that game against Leeds, and I was hoping for a bit more considering the quality of the chances we had, but the goalkeeper was just too good. So we were hoping in this next game away from home at Vicarage Road against Watford that we'd actually be able to get a decent result. But they're having a good season. They're in 6th, but it just shows how good a season we're having. The fact that they're only 3 places behind us, but the gap is huge. And continuing to be in 3rd, though. So if we could get a decent result here, then maybe, again, we could push ourselves up into the first 2 automatic places. They're playing a 4-3-3, though. They played the same formation at the Abbey Stadium earlier on in the season, and gave us a really tough game. So we'll be hoping that it's actually slightly easier this time around. But again, Fabian Casada and Kwesi Appiah up top. I stuck with them despite the fact that their finishing was perhaps a little bit off the boil in the last game, and that was mainly the reason why Leeds got the point. Although, to be fair, you could say we only got the point because Antonucci's finishing was off the boil. But the first chance in this game actually isn't a chance at all. It's an injury to Greg Taylor. They've got Brad Guzan in goal here at Watford, and he went up with the goalkeeper to try and challenge for the header and just got absolutely crunched, and it actually looks quite weird. I'm going to add in a little audio piece in, hopefully hopefully it works out quite well.
Randy Orton slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
It just looked almost exactly like an RKO, and I couldn't help myself but search the internet to find that little piece of audio clip so I could put that in there. But yeah, Brad Guzan in goal for them. So obviously a really, really good goalkeeper, Premier League standard goalkeeper, but in the 4th season of career mode he finds himself at Watford. So they've clearly strengthened, and that might be the reason why they find themselves in the playoff positions. But Fabian Casada's played through here into the second half, gets away from the defender and squeezes it past Brad Guzan, the American goalkeeper, to make it 1-0 to Cambridge United. This time when presented with a one-on-one opportunity, he makes sure he gets it into the back of the net, and that's exactly what we needed to try and get ourselves a victory here. But Igallo's played through a one-on-one situation for him, and unfortunately the goalkeeper didn't even bother to try and save that. He just stood there and let Igallo power it into the back of the net. So immediately after we've gone 1-0 up, we pay back to 1-1, and then Anya is twisting and turning in the box here. Great feet from him and dribbling, and then they find Pudil, and he makes it 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. And I was absolutely devastated because we'd been on top in this game and been the better side, but they looked as if they were going to steal all 3 points here, just the same way that we did against Charlton. But we're in stoppage time now. We're going to get one more opportunity to try and get ourselves an equaliser. Kwesi Appiah plays the ball through, and I'm praying here, please Fabian, do not let me down. He gets to turn inside. Please Fabian, just finish it. He does. Very, very good finish from Fabian Casada. A brace from him. The youngster is the saviour once again. He and Kwesi Appiah have been crucial to our league position right now, and without them we'd probably be relegation threatened. But thanks to the form of our 2 strikers who sit, I think, 1st and 2nd in the top goal scorer charts in the league right now, if not 1st and 3rd, then we're actually in the chasing for an automatic promotion spot rather than being threatened by relegation. But unfortunately Greg Taylor's going to be out for 8 weeks, and we're already 1 man down when it comes to wing backs because we weren't able to bring in a replacement thanks to a lack of funds in the window for the outgoing Matteo Lanzoni. So The squad is going to take some managing between now and the end of the season with 10 games left to go, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make it into those top 2 spaces. You can see Norwich continue to win and have raced away with a 5-point lead now, but QPR have dropped more points and we're level on points with them. It's only their goal difference that sees them sit above us. So if we can close up on Norwich whilst remaining the same level of points, if not perhaps even get ahead of QPR, if we can close to within 3 points of Norwich, we can get above them if we beat them on the penultimate day, and that effectively, I think, is going to end up being the game that decides whether we get automatic promotion or a playoff spot. But that's still 8 games away, so there's still a couple of episodes between now and then, and hopefully you enjoyed this particular one. So if you did, drop the video a like, of course subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past 2 days, whether it be this series, the My Player series, the Career Mode Road to Glory series, which is this one which I've already mentioned, the Liverpool series is what I meant to say, or any of the Football Manager streams. I will be streaming FIFA 15 tonight, a brand new Career Mode series, so make sure you follow the link in the description to my twitch.tv channel so you can watch the live stream over there. And of course there will be some more My Player, some more Career Mode Road to Glory tomorrow as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.